All right, here we are for the Town of Charlton Recreation Commission meeting for July 20th, 2026. It is 6:08 p.m. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First up, we have our June 8th, 2026 meeting minutes. Pat, have you had a chance to take a look at those?
Yep, they look great to me.
All right, I'd like to make a motion we approve the meeting minutes from June 8th, 2026.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next up for new business, we got a Diane Doherty email. It was a phone call from New England Seal Coat for the pickleball court. I don't ever recall, did we ever, I know this is probably months ago, did we ever reach out to them? Or are they just reaching out to see if we need any service?
They
there
must
from
be
New England
back.
Seal Coat?
I mean, they're like Diane maybe called them if there was some, peeling or something like that, but I haven't, definitely I haven't.
All right. I will make a point this week to call them just to check in and see if they did receive a call from this board at any point, or if they're just checking and see if we need any service. I'll give them a call this week. Right. Next up, we have the Healthy Cities Wellness Grant. It was Andrew Golis had sent that to us and dealt with, was a grant for what, $30,000 that's available for outdoor exercise
That
programs.
sounds great.
Yeah, my only thing to think about with that is, only considering what type of climate we live in, how it'll be great during the summer and probably the part of the spring and a little bit of the fall, but come the winter, no one's doing the outside stuff, I wouldn't think. I don't know if we want to table to discuss it more, just like the different options, the pros and the cons of it.
Is it like you take a trail and then you add some more health activities into it? Have you looked into it any more than what he sent at all?
I have not. One of my things is, give me your thoughts on this, because you know how we have, especially, I think the one that's most fresh in my mind is the open space area down on the subdivision down by Buffum. It's off of Buffum Road. Dave Gem had done it, and you pull in, because I think that part of that open space area in the trail is connected to the Mid-State Trail. And I don't know if the town should take advantage of, if we were to go forward this, to have it in an area like that, or even next to possibly the playground at the center of town would be a spot where people gather. I don't know. Here, let me.
Like the trails, it's, I know it needs to be on town land, but I'm like,
Correct.
the trails behind the Masonic, but there must be other, we do have a lot of trails. We can,
Oh no, without a doubt. And, because I think I'd done a job down there in Buffum, and I see it, because they have a parking area. It's a 3 to 4 car parking area, but still. And it's one of those things that, yeah, it'd be great to take advantage of it and need to be on town land. And then the other of, like anything that you build, is the maintenance of it. What are you going to build it out of? And stuff like that. Maybe we should look more into it. I know that this is fresh as far as
what else that we don't utilize is the Prindle Pond area.
Correct.
And we have that have that whole, flat area up top.
Yep.
Let me make it a point. After we're done, I'll go and I'll look at this, because I'm like, if we created like a fitness playground up there.
Yep.
It's already parking already there.
Correct.
Spaces. There is it overlooks the beautiful lake. I don't know what exactly they're thinking about, but I've been thinking about since instead of looking at the pickleball court location and we went up there and measured, I had that location in the back of my mind because it is really beautiful and we don't use it at all. I at least
No,
wanted
I,
to throw
I
a
think,
couple of, picnic tables up there or something, but I'm like, maybe this might be something.
yeah, definitely worthwhile looking into the Prindle area. Because actually, I went that way. So I was trying to avoid Route 20, I think on Saturday. I forgot what day it was I was trying to avoid, and I drove right by it. And I looked down there, and it's just, I mean, no one was there, but either way, I think but it was still a great area for that parking that's available up top.
Yeah, so because there's already parking and, and we own it. And we
Yeah,
really don't do anything with it. We mow it. That's it.
yeah, that's about it.
So I mean, maybe, yeah, let me, I should have looked more, just, between, one kid going to college and one going into I'm just like insane. Um, so I will, look a little more in what they're thinking. Like
Okay.
what exactly this grant would cover, and if it makes sense to do something up there. Um, uh, the outdoor
All
and
right.
like, I mean, so yeah, let me do a little more research and I'll come back and I'll shoot an email over and then we can talk about it at the next meeting. Um,
All right. Perfect. All right. Great idea, the Prindle, though. Didn't think of that. All right. Next up, we have finance and bills. We got Slims with some portable toilet invoices, 3 of them for the month of July for $220 each.
okay.
All,
Uh,
all,
yeah, can I make a motion to pay the Slims, portable toilet invoices, for the month of
yep.
July?
All right. I second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. It's a vote. Then also, they already sent I know we're having a meeting later on in the month than we usually do. They already sent the August ones. You want to wait till our August meeting to do those,
No,
or do you just want to do those now?
just,
All right. We have 3 invoices for the month of August 2026 at 220 each. Do we have a motion to pay those?
I make a motion that we pay the 3 invoices for the sprinkler repairs. Um, and all the sprinkler repairs, all the sprinkler invoices. Sorry.
All right. So they went. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the invoice because Lorraine had mentioned it to me that they went over the estimate, which is fine because I'm totally in favor of getting those sprinklers back online, especially for those 2 ball fields. So the total is $2,633. They found a couple others that were broken and they saw it, but I have no issue with that. Just so we get the dollar amount
Yep.
down, it's $2,633 for those economy sprinkler invoices.
I make a motion that
All right.
we pay the economy lawn sprinkler invoices.
All right. I second that. All those in favor? Aye.
This is
All
good.
right.
Now,
Aye.
hopefully this will improve the condition of the fields and just
Oh yeah.
I know in the
Add
future,
to it.
like when you keep it well hydrated, then it helps like long term better too in
Oh,
those fields that.
without a doubt. Especially on a dry summer like we're having now. We had a dry one last year as well, so it can only help. It can only help. All right, next up, Lorraine had sent over the FY end of year update for the budget. All right, so we had $166 left over for stipend, $100 remaining for Recreation Memorial Day. All right, so we used none of the Amazon last year. And then the budget for 2027. All right, we have 3,000 for stipends. Oh, shit. No, 101. 3,000 for stipends, 8,300. Oh, it's killing me. 8,300 for expenses, $100 for Memorial Day. Now the playground. what's that one for the $7,054.77? You familiar with that one
Is
at all?
that playground maintenance?
The article,
Let me-
it could be, because it says it's dated, it's from the annual town meeting in 2015. It's town meeting article number 10, fields in 2016, and that was Article 5. I mean, it's $432.60 minimum. So,
So is that just left over from that was way before my time. I'm just pulling out the budget myself.
okay, that's fine. I can get more clarity from Lorraine if we need be.
And I think we probably have to go to Ashley, right? Because,
Yeah, could be. It's just a part of paying it off, I guess. What was appropriated for it at town meeting in 2015, and how long they laid it out.
we'll have to get more information. It's
Yeah.
funny that we've really not, it's only been Diane since I've been here that's been really looking at the budget.
Okay. I was just wondering what those were, just out of curiosity.
I don't have a history. It's only been like, this is only my third year or second year. So
That's fine.
I never really spent, at least since I've been here, looking at the budget and and budgeting, and actually sort of even sitting in front of like the finance committee, at least only Diane. So, some time to look and see if there's other that kind of that whole capital thing. But I think we talked about having a meeting right at some point to kind of talk about like any more long-term like capital stuff that we might think that we would want to work toward or whatever.
Okay, gotcha. All right. No phone calls, email. I gotta check out that one that Diane had forwarded over to us, as well as the request. Safety check. I just need to type those. They've been fine. Just had some trash down at the skate park on Friday. I just need to get those reports over to the selectman's office.
Did they take that? There was a broken scooter that I had a couple of weeks ago. I actually like moved it from over by the trash. Was that gone or that still there?
Gone. It was gone.
Good.
Yep.
Perfect.
It was gone. And also, I know when I talked to Lorraine today, I had to give the guys some highway a heads up just to make it a priority to check that trash on a weekly basis. That trash was pretty full. So, and then same thing with Upper Maynard with the kids' football starting. It creates more trash as well. So, all right, old business. We got some wish lists from Little League, softball, football, review and possible approval. We got, actually, I printed these ones out. So I hadn't had a chance to took a quick look at these. We'll do, look at the Little League ones first. So Little League, they have the numbered 1 through 8. They came up with 8 things at their last board meeting that they had in July. They're looking for some workable lights, possibly. Additional sod for the infield edging. It serves as a yearly maintenance for them. Batting cage replacement, more or less the netting and some mechanical stuff to hold it up. Net cost. They give the Eastern batting cage, grading and new turf in the batting cage, dugouts. Safety hazard, all right. Don't like that. But safety, I mean, it's just me. If it's a safety thing, I like to prioritize it, I guess.
Yeah. What is it? What is the safety?
Dugout. The fencing and the carpentry in both dugouts are in bad shape. There is an area in the fencing where kids can and do slip through the access the field rather than using the entrance. Needs to be patched and is a safety hazard. Did the fencing ever get caught up or just the wrong way? Wood is rotting in certain areas and the shingles on top of the dugouts need replacement between fencing company and carpenter. These should be a fairly modest fix cost-wise. All right. Portable mound. Estimate cost $2,000 to $3,000. Bleachers. He said he brought up to Nick. All right, that should get looked at. Shed repair. Storage shed needs new siding. I think the storage should. Yeah.
That storage shed has been like that for quite a while. And not just siding, it looks
Yeah,
like there might be a little bit of like, kind of like rot on it too, so we, needs to.
yeah, absolutely. Maybe I could, on the dugout area, I can get a cost estimate from Corey, what he's thinking or what they might think. Maybe they could, if maybe one of their sponsors is a fence company, they could do something with that. And then
Yeah,
the light.
so we do have some of that Amazon money, right? So if they
Oh,
could,
without a
if,
doubt. That's
if
what that's what
somebody,
that's
if
what all these
somebody
are
could,
for.
could give us, could volunteer to do, you know, the labor first, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Let's see what,
Yeah.
I know you're very, very, very good at, I think you know everybody. So like but let's see, I mean,
Yeah.
I absolutely, am, am, and if not, I think we should get estimates too. Because if definitely the safety stuff, you're right, we can't have,
No, can't have it. Can't have it. So maybe I can get back to Corey, and if he can get some hard prices. I know with the lights, that's a 300,000 to 400,000. That's a huge capital expense. Um, and then, but all the other things, if I can get a hard price for him from him as far as these, so that if he gets us those, we can do those accordingly based upon what the our board thinks is an important thing to go forward as far as it
so
goes with baseball.
for the lights, let's, make sure we add it to our list and let's add that as as a re, a capital request, like a request for,
Yep.
to make that investment, and we'll go to the finance committee and request for it and ask for it and say that, it's one of those, uh, it's also, um, said it'll also alleviate that parking, if they can stretch out, if they can use the field more and stuff, it might cause a lot of issue, and, yeah, does that make sense to you? Like, at least, let's ask.
Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely. Let's definitely ask. Without a doubt. And I guess same thing goes for when you look at softballs, because they have scoreboard on there. I mean, John Paculis, who I heard from softball, put up a ballpark number on the scoreboard, and that might fall under that. Or I mean, I think that we have that amount. We do have it available. I mean, it's 15,000. They put ballpark for the middle of the road scoreboard. So um, there's a chance that we could do that. And then they have additional shed, estimated 6,000. Mini split system for the boardroom and snack shack would be 4,000. I guess even on these, we can get hard cost again, because I mean, when you think about the lights and you compare it to the scoreboard, it's a little different animal
Yep.
as far as dollar amount.
Yeah, and I mean, we have recreation money that we've been sort of letting sit there, thinking about new projects, but if I mean, the fixes to what we have is just as good as building something new, Um,
Right. Hey, Pat, I got to step away for a second. I go say bye to my
okay.
dog. She's going to New York. Hold on.
Cool.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Mm. Let's,
All right.
yeah, let's, if, I mean, do you want to, will you respond? Let them get a real, it's 15,000. I don't know what that means for, the procurement regs for this town. If they
Well,
need to
because, I mean, yeah, actually, no, you're right. Because I think 10,000, I remember having this conversation with Nick about a month and a half ago. I think it's 10,000, it's over 10. It's got to go out to public bid.
we have to do bids.
Like RFP, would it?
You know, the amounts went up. So let me just,
Okay.
so anything, so 10,000 to 100,000 requires a simplified competitive process where procurement officers must obtain written quotes.
Oh.
So you don't need to do a formal RFP, but you do need,
All right. It's three bids, three separate estimates, right?
Yeah, 3 separate estimates from 10 to 100,000. So, that shouldn't be a big deal.
No.
And let's see what we have for quotes, and then we can add it back to the agenda to see if it's something that I mean, that might be a nice thing to add to next season, right? So
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
and same thing
Definitely.
probably for the dugout.
Yeah, with the fencing. Yep, without a doubt.
I mean, I don't know if that's
Definitely.
over at what they're talking for prices. They said, what was the price for the dugout? Did they say like the,
He didn't, no, Corey didn't put one in there for the price of the dugout. He just, Fenton Company and Carpenter, these should be fairly modest fixes to cost wise. So I think it's 1,500 at the most,
okay. Oh, okay.
possibly. So, I mean, then I guess we can, if we want, we could do a group trip to look at the batting cage replacement and the shed repair, stuff like that, portable mount for the cage. Maybe I could check with Corey to get some hard numbers on some of these.
And like the shed, I mean, if we could, if it's something that Bay Path could do.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we can.
I know
Yeah,
sometimes that gets a
without a
little
doubt.
more, a little more complicated, but I mean, I might be able to put siding on that shed. Me as a, my age female, electrically, like that doesn't seem like it's, so, we can give them the opportunity, as a project or something.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So
Um,
then next up, we had football. Let me bring this up. Where's hers? Where's Lisa's? So wish list. All right. So they have. She's got the defibrillator
hmm,
that they for the on field. Safety item.
yeah, what is I should open this.
Cost is a legit cost, $2,158.95.
Hmm. I mean,
I think that's important
it
because it's a
almost,
safety item.
that almost makes me think that like, it's scary that we don't have that.
Correct. I know. I don't know whether the one that the league has now is outdated or what. And I think that every home game they have they have an EMT as a detail. And
Oh, so
they always carry a
they
badge
have to pay a EMT? Is that?
every single home game. Every home game there's
This,
a paid detail EMT on site.
does this help alleviate that? Or
It doesn't alleviate it, but it adds to it. as far as even for practices and stuff as well, if it's needed. But
And
it's
they
something to
can
have
store
on
it, and they can store it in the,
Snack Shack or one of those storage sheds. It'll be something that's on site that the league owns.
yeah, I mean. I don't know how I mean, at like, that's something I think we should like vote to
Gotta
give
have it.
them. Like I think we should, I
Yep.
mean, I know Brad's not here, but can I make a motion that um,
Do
we
the AED.
purchase, yeah, we purchased the AED for the football. And I know football is one of those, more dangerous, right? More dangerous sports and things happen and yeah. I make a motion that we, um, I don't know I guess make a motion that we purchase an AED, we can kind of go through the,
Well, I think Pat, it would be to donate through the Amazon account, donate the money to the Charlton Dudley Youth Football League, the AED machine. I think
because,
that's what it,
I mean,
the
I guess
motion.
they can buy it tax-free also, right? I wonder if we can get a
Yes.
better deal through our fire department or something.
I don't know. I don't want to. I mean,
Okay, then that's
what's the,
I make a motion that we donate the
yeah,
cost of this AED. This estimate is 2,158 dollars.
just 158.95. Yep,
Um, okay, that's
out of the Amazon account. All
out of
right,
the Amazon
out of
account.
the Amazon account. All right, I second that. All those in favor?
I,
Aye. Then also, Lisa, also the vice president of the football, she had on here speaker system for the field during game day. She had the hard price on that with this, just to upgrade their speaker system with the one speaker that they have down there now, just for announcing at the games and announcing if anyone needs to move their car if they're illegally parked and stuff like that.
yeah, and what do they have right now?
Just one speaker in the thing that's portable, so it's not much. I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
So
is that something that we should just, I mean, I'm assuming that they did their research on the best speakers that they, you know,
yeah, I think that they've been talking about this for years. I think, but now it's finally time as far as where someone's reached out and said, hey, you have a wish list, and this made it. So
yep.
it's coming up. I mean,
We have the funding to do it.
yeah. All right, through the Amazon. All right, I'd like to
Yeah.
make a motion through Amazon that we provide the Dudley Charlton Youth Football to purchase the name of the outdoor sound system and page HMI for $5,147.99 through the Amazon account.
I
As part
second
of
that.
our,
Yeah.
okay, all those in favor? Aye.
I,
All right, and I will email both. I'm still waiting to hear back from soccer because they're on the list as well to see what they have as far as their wish list. But I will email both Corey and John to get hard numbers on their items as far as what's on their wish list. So then we can move forward with those guys as far as prioritizing their wish list items. I know that, I mean, because obviously batting has the most, so they could be have the most work as far as prioritizing. But I mean, softball, they're pretty
yeah, and
straightforward with their 3 yards.
I am like, I'm happy to do, you know, we just kind of did like, you know, 7,000 for football. If we can, you know, kind of Treat them all
equal it up.
equally
Oh,
and,
yeah,
yeah, give them all something
without a doubt.
equally. I'm happy, to do that. And I know there are certain things that are a little more expensive and all that, but,
Absolutely.
we'll look at that. But yeah, once we get those numbers, I'm happy, let's do that too. That I said
I
the
gotcha.
money's been
Agreed.
sitting
Great idea.
earning high, just sitting there. And,
Yes, not getting
I've-
any interest
and,
either.
and we're not, and our, our sports families aren't getting any use, this will just make everything better for them, and more safe, so,
Yeah, and for the kids too.
yeah.
Make that, that
Thanks for
experience
doing
playing.
that, yeah, thanks for kind of,
No problem. I mean, listen, I'm
Like-
of the same opinion. The money's sitting there. Let's put it to use as far as if it can benefit the kids and enjoy their experience playing, growing up in town here. So, all right, next meeting.
oh, the
Is it?
pickleball, benches, so
Oh, shoot. Yep. All right.
there
I missed
are a
that one.
couple.
Thank you for bringing that up.
So I know, they want another bench,
Mhm.
the project, um, the actual project has the correct amount of benches. And we talked many times about building another one again because people want it. I did say that, I'll talk to my son and we voted that I could go and get the Home Depot credit card from Mary and go and buy the materials. I just between like all the ROTC stuff in college and Civil Air Patrol like he's just overwhelmed. He's taken a couple of college courses this summer. Um, I, I, we just haven't sort of made it happen. My husband said if necessary, he can go and build it. So I can't. It might take a little while, but I know eventually that we have a goal to get another bench in there. I mean, I just can't promise a time.
Okay.
Maybe we could throw it in by the end of the summer. I'll see what I can do. And in the
All right, we'll
meantime,
revisit this.
I'll go. Perfect. And in the meantime, I'll go and if we can, I'll just said same. We already could voted on it. I'll go grab the Home Depot card. It's only a few, a couple hundred. Not I don't even know if it's 200 to get all the pieces, all
The
the
lumber.
pressure treated wood and all that. So let me I'll I mean I said I let me give me some time. I'll get it done. Just
Yeah, we'll check back in September.
right. Perfect.
How's that? See where you're at. You
Perfect.
good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's do that. Perfect. All right, so next meeting. Now, question, do you have a problem if next meeting's in person at Highway?
No, this is excellent. That's good.
Just because I know that Brad had asked, and let's try and do every couple. I mean, do a couple of Zoom, then do a in person, or whatever. Just because I mean, I can't even remember when was it over the winter we had one in February.
Yeah, that was quite a
So
while.
it's been a while. Plus, I can bring down that print of Maynard Field from the site plan back in 1995 that I don't think is in the file because I'd gotten 3 copies of it
Okay,
from
perfect.
the planning board office, so I can add that to our file as far as the Recreation Commission goes, just so that we have, because that was an approved site plan, which I mean, in my opinion, should be in our file.
Yep.
Just as record. So, all right, so getting to August for the date. I mean, I know we're done with our vacations for the summer, so I'm pretty open. Do you have anything where you're not available on any of the Mondays?
No, all my Mondays look pretty fine. What do you think?
I mean, you want to do the 10th?
Yep, that looks fine.
All right, August 10th is our next meeting. So, man. All right, perfect. August 10th. All right, do you have anything else that came up? I know that I don't think, do you have anything else that came up that we didn't hit on?
Nope, and
All
listen,
right.
I will look into the Healthy Cities grant and see if there's
Yep,
anything that would work at Prindle and, just put a little
perfect.
more research in. If we can get it, why not try to get it?
All right, perfect. All right, being 6:44, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second, all those in favor? Aye.
I,
All right, Patsy, thank you very much. Have a good
thank
rest of
you.
the week.
All right, you too, bye-bye.